Yeah, I think the first half was, both teams were just sort of sitting back a little bit. There wasn't a great deal of quality in that first half, I think, so it was a bit cagey. But second half was a lot better. We moved the ball a lot better. We pinned them in to their half a lot in that second half, which was the key in the end. And a very good quality goal, I thought, in the end. It was a great build-up, great finish as well from Bobo, and we got a fantastic result which was a massive week for us.
It was pleasing to get another clean sheet coming into the finals.
Yeah, very pleased. That's 3 in a week, so obviously very pleased for the amount of work that they put in defensively, and they work hard defensively. But also with the ball, we were good in that second half as well, which was pleasing. Maybe could have been a little bit more, maybe 2 goals, maybe 2-0 would have been probably the right scoreline. I think the keeper made a couple of good saves. But very pleasing to have the clean sheets and 9 points in a week, which was great.
You've had a few decent performances against the Wanderers, and none of them in the past 6 have given you a win. How does it feel now to actually have one translate into a result? And was it a bit of a... Do you think it was a bit of a mental edge for the players as well?
Yeah, obviously it's been tough. There's no doubt about that. In the last 6 games, we haven't beat them. I've always said that the performances have been really good against them. Just the results haven't been great. And if you look at the last game, like we said, 73% possession against them. Really missed penalty. We should have won that game. It was quite clear. But they took their chances and we didn't. So, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You take your chances, which we did tonight. The one chance could have had a couple more, but in the end, that was the only chance that we needed to take, because defensively we've been so strong lately.
What was your take on the 2 disallowed goals?
Well, if our one was disallowed, that one's exactly the same. So for me, it was, Rhino, I think, tripped one of the players in the first half, and obviously Nico got blocked for their set piece goal. So I'm quite happy with both decisions, I think.
What did you make of both the fullbacks' performances tonight? Ryan was very involved in the goal, and Joel put another great chance on for Nico.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with both of them. Obviously Rhino is like that all the time. I thought Joel, that was one of his best games. I think he was really solid defensively. He played some great balls in behind and to feet for Ninko and for Adam, making these forward runs. So I thought both of them were very good tonight.
Was there much, if any, comment from the players about the playing surface today?
No, we trained on it the other day, so they knew what was to be expected. Obviously, with the cricket pitch, you can see the difference on it, but it's the same for both teams. And, that's the way it is. Last time we played here a couple of years ago, it was a lot better today than what it was back then. So, no complaint.
First time this season you've won 3 in a row. Do you feel that you're starting to build some momentum at the right time of the season?
Definitely. It is the right time, and it's come at the right time. Three wins in a row, which is great. We needed, obviously, to pick up maximum points. We still want to finish second and give ourselves the best chance of winning that grand final, and I think we've put ourselves in a good position with 2 games to go now. So we're definitely playing well and getting results now and scoring a little bit more freely.
It looks like you could have a few players that will head off to Kuwait pretty soon. How do you intend to cope with the absences that you're going to have heading into these 2 games and finals?
Yeah, I think we have good depth in the squad. We obviously picked up an injury with Trent last week, but I think in the front line we have good depth as well. It just depends who goes now, and I think we have Benny Wallen to step in the back line. We have Harry Van der Sarg as well for Rhino or Redtray or Callum Talbot. So we have good options. Obviously, them players haven't played a lot of minutes, which obviously we're trying to get minutes into them leading into these final few weeks of the season and then the finals. So, but I think we have the right depth in the squad to cover. Obviously, it's hard to cover 3 quality players or 4 quality players, how many we get in the squad. I think we'll do our best.
That's Bobo's 10th goal since his return. I mean, how important a mid-season or early season signing was he in terms of being able to convert more of those chances that you're making?
Yeah, very important. I think we tried to get him here a little bit earlier as well. He missed the first 5 games and he wasn't fit when he come in, so it took him a little bit of time. But, he's a proven goal scorer. He's, since, what we remember of him when he was here, he scored loads of goals for us, and he's just continuing that form. 10 goals, not sure how many games he's played now, probably 17. So, very good goals for games ratio. So, and I think with Adam coming in as well, you can see starting to see a good combination between the two of them, with Costa as well, a little bit in that wider area as a 10 or a winger, whichever you want to call him. So I think that's working quite well.
Just on the pitch, it looks pretty likely that Sydney may get a home final. Do you have a preference for Cogra or SCG if you had to choose?
Oh, I think I'll have to Cogra, I'd say. I think that's always been our... we've played most of the games there. We enjoy playing there. We get good results there. So, I'd say it'd be Cogra at this stage.
What's the situation with Trent in terms of when he might be back, and did everybody else put up okay today?
Bradley, we took Bradley off. He had a bit of a tight hamstring, so we'll have to wait and see. They've checked him. It seems to be okay, so we'll see if he's okay for next week when he gets back and starts training. Trent is not great, to be honest. He could be out for maybe 3 to 6 months with this injury. So he's tore the adductors off his groin area, so he's probably have to have another operation. He's going to be out for another decent period, which is unfortunate for him and for the club.
Anything from you, Daniel?
Just on that, Steve, that's obviously devastating news for him. He's been through a fair bit injury-wise. Where are his spirits at right now, considering that?
Yeah, he's actually not too bad at the moment. Probably hasn't sunk in as much yet. He was only just found out the news probably yesterday. It is devastating for him and for us. He's a great guy. He's worked extremely hard to get back into full fitness, and I thought he's against Western he was really good, and we wanted to build from that, but unfortunately that hasn't happened for us and for him as well. So but mentally he needs to stay strong now. He has a lot of support around him from the club and his family, so he'll get through this and come back stronger as well.
He's shown he's a talent, Steve. How big of a setback might this be in his career overall, considering the other injuries he's had as well? Yeah,
it's obviously tough. Sometimes you go through this period in your football career that you pick up a few injuries. I had it as well. I had 2 knee reconstructions back to back, so it's definitely he can come back from this. He's only young. He's got a lot of future in front of him as a footballer, and it's just about obviously doing the best he can to recover and working hard, obviously, to get back onto the pitch as soon as possible. That's not that timeline we're not exactly sure about yet, so we'll know more in the next couple of weeks.